Alright guys, I'm just going to run through some of these casually. Like casual speed runs, but I mean just enough to knock some of the rest off, so. And go. Ugh. I'm gonna be my own worst enemy, I promise you. Bray's been wanting me to do this forever. There's no way I'm getting sub 6 right off the bat. And I don't know how to do like fast 4-2 or any of that. That's below pace. Excuse me. Mario's like the original running simulator. This is your first barrier to entry here at 4-2. I mean, if you want to learn how to do the masterful stuff of fast 4-2, it's pixel bumping and all that, I just don't know how to do it yet. I mean, it's like the... Wow. That's pretty cool. Oh, that was pretty cool that I got that block to... I'm dead. That's a wipe. Three, two, one. Oh my god. That's a wipe. Three, two, one. Ugh. Ugh. Fireworks. Obviously, one's the best case scenario. This is like, boom. That's still a couple seconds off your time. At least like 1.5. You don't want to have to end in 1 through your 6 kids. God, I did it again. I know there's certain people that just love going down here, apparently. Yeah, I did. That's a wipe. Ugh. I'm just gonna put the original card in here. I have original cartridges, but I do use an EverDrive for easeability when I have to do switches, but yep, you hear me blow into a cartridge. That way at least it doesn't default to the menu, it'll default to the game. So, start cartridge. Boop. It's probably faster that way anyways. In case you guys had any doubts, so when I hit reset, it'll just reset right on this, and I don't have to go back to the main menu every time. Alright, we're gonna try again. 3, 2, 1. And that's what I was going for all that time. Yep, should have gone all the way up. Still pretty good time. If you can hit this warp pipe where you hear the noise at 2 minutes, you're good. Yep, that's exactly where I'm at. It's 2 minutes. Now, I know that that's not maxed, but I'm not a fucking TAS. I'm a human. Again, that's why I haven't learned some of the shit. Like, I'm not trying to, like, ruin... I don't know. I'm not saying I would ruin the game like a... Oh, come on, dude. I mean, if you pixel bump up there, then you go in the second warp pipe there to the right, and you'll just instantly be on this screen. So there's no vine animation, there's none of that. There's just you walking from the left. That's where people are getting the world record from. Ugh. Ugh. Yuck. Yuck, 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 yuck. Sorry, no reaction, no reaction. But I do have no expectation for this. I'm just gonna have some fun. You know, put up a couple times and all the different games I like. Oh, I always do that floaty jump there. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Oh, alright. And that's what that looks like. I probably don't need that. I mean, I do for this, but like the animation that I saved for not getting it, probably like... Because this is where it wears off. Alright, that's not too bad of a recovery. If you have to lag in the middle of the air like that, then feel free to do that. We're hitting about almost 350 right now. This is my weakness. I know I really shouldn't be dilly-dallying there. Damn it. Oh well. Oh well. C'est la vie, big man. Oh, I got cocky there. The bane of every child's existence was that jump right there. Ha! And that's a wipe. At 420. That's hilarious. 3, 2, 1. just like if you're gonna speedrun Mario 1, just think of it as like a game. Like I know it's a game, but like a game within a game. Like, so you instead of doing 32 boards, you're just doing 8. And each board, you're just trying to optimize each board. Like Ninja Warrior. I always thought about like Ninja Warrior, even though it was originated in Japan, you know what I mean? So like, it's just like an obstacle course. I shouldn't have got one again. And like, so each individual stage, you just want to tackle it on its own. And so what I used to do is I would just write down how many seconds I had remaining on each individual stage. And then I would just realize that no matter what that time was, it would be consistent with my stopwatch time. So like I said, if you're entering the first pipe at 40 seconds and you're entering the second pipe at like 2 minutes, you know, then I knew that those were consistent times. And so like, it would kind of help me dictate whether or not it was good pace or not. But then, of course, Fast Forward 2 comes out and it changes the game and it breaks the game. But, I mean, I was just happy. First it was sub 8. Then it was sub 7. Then my exclusive club was sub 6. So sub 8 is the bronze tier club. Sub 7 is the silver club. And sub 6 is you're the man. And if you're sub 5, you're God. You're God tier. You're S tier. So I'm not S tier. As good as I am, I'm not S tier. Don't know how to pixel bump yet. I do know exactly where I can jump in certain places, though, you know, like that. Like, most people think that they have to, like, take care of that, and then you can just basically jump right over it. And you can jump over this double here as long as you're at the very end. And that wasn't something I used to do back in the day when I hit my best times, so... I suggest you guys start training up now. We have 7 weeks. Get your training on. This is the one I don't need the most work on, but I wanted to start doing it for Bray, because Bray is just touting my speedrunning skills, and I feel like it's almost like when somebody gets called out to do it, they feel like they have to do it. That's good if you can get up there like that, because at least you hop up a little bit more. And I don't know if you want to take the lower route or the higher route. I just think the higher route's better. That's me personally. Then I get stuck there sometimes. I'm going to do a rebound. Oh yeah, I love that animation when he's like in the middle of turning, going down the pipe. That's my jam. See, all it does is really make it so I can do this warp pipe jump here. You want to kill that turtle with the Starman, then you're awesome. Just so you know, that's why he's there. He's like in the crowd as a measuring stick to show you if you're awesome enough getting that Starman there, you can... Oh, I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! Ah. If you're awesome enough at getting that Starman there, oops, I didn't hit the timer right, then you can kill that turtle in the corral. That's my goal. I've only done it a couple times, believe it or not. Like, I just learned that that's, because of the double jump there over that double pit there, you'll have just enough time to kill him. That's just such an Easter egg. I mean, you can definitely time out that Starman to go further down there, but like, yeah, you'll see. So I got hit once, and then 1, 2, 3, go. Bring back my Mario 35. I guess you'll bring it back for 40, right? Mario 40? Please. And thank you. It's like how I'm with Pac-Man. That's how I was with Mario 35. And I know the people that were that good were like that too with it. So we all lament it. It's lost. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, I'm behind at least 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds. 3.75 seconds behind. So I can't wait to be able to get that information. Don't do that. Don't get stuck in the damn vine like that. Whew! Missed it. You can definitely, if you let it bounce that far out, you're definitely going to clear the corral. That's more so if you knock it the one block behind it, like I did. See, that's what you want to do. Pretty cool. Oh man. All right. Recovery. God, I just got impatient. Obviously, don't get impatient there. You want to queue up this cannon over here to the right, all the way, but I didn't, so I have to deal with the bullets too. And obviously, there is faster people than me. There is. I like to just try to do the best I can, have fun, so. Like, I didn't need to get that, but I mean, if I can still get like a sub 7, I'll be happy. Especially going into this board without firepower. This is your one shot, and you gotta just do that. Okay. I just get paranoid right there. There's people that do way different stuff, and I just feel like I haven't learned how to do the best of my stuff yet to get outside of my lane to learn how to do other people's stuff. If that makes sense. You gotta be kidding me, jeez. Jeez. Please don't give me bad cheap lay. Please don't give me bad cheap lay. Please. Go. This is the bane right here. It's my favorite level. I'm dumb. Nope, I made it. God, I knew it! I knew it! Ugh! Now I gotta deal with this shit. This is the most random shit here. I got one good jump on him, yep. Let's see it. Now I got to fucking deal with the Hammer Brother lie and the fucking Podobo lie right there. Wonderful. Wonderful. Alright, we got 650, 76. So we got a sub 7. I'll take a sub 7, so 650, 76 is the first one. Alright, that was the first one. That was a sub 7. That's not bad. We can do better. We can do better. We can do better. Let's see here. Alright. Dumb. Oops. I know it sounds dumb, but you'd rather slow down a little bit than beef the run. Because just being able to still get through it and see all 8 stages is really where you're wanting to be at. And then you'll tighten your time down when you do that, so... Find what works for you and just have fun. Like, just focus about having fun. If you're not having fun, then don't play it. Play something else. Like, and when you have your anxiety spots, just don't overthink them. You know what I mean? Just try to think about how you're going to approach it when it comes up, and just know that how you're responding to it is going to be based on, you know, situationally, because it's not going to always be the same. And if you feel like something in your routine is working, keep it, and if it feels like it's not, then feel free to work with it. You may not be the person that wants to waste your time doing that. You may be good enough with doing the stuff here that you can not have to worry about that. But that first piranha plant's always going to come up there. And then if you stop here, then you're not going to get the turtle there, and it doesn't matter anyways, so... It's just a fun little Easter egg. I did not mean to get one, but I saved time there because usually I am very meticulous on going up those steps. Let's see if I can not get hit by this first turtle. Like I said, you're not supposed to overthink your anxiety, but, you know, you start popping them. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it when I was in that bounce sequence. I knew it. It's okay. We can recover. Whew. Whew. You can't recover if you overextend your jump there, but you can recover. You only got one shot to do it fast, though, here, and it's just... you just have to go for it. You have to know that you going for it means that they're going to be where they spawn when it comes to these Hammer Brothers here. And that's what you can do. And if you're lucky enough, you'll recover. But if you waste any more time than that, then it's not worth it. And this one too. That's as clean a recovery as you're ever going to see, I promise you. Because most people probably won't go for it, they'll just stay small. No! You gotta be shitting me! Oh, God! Ugh! That was heartbreaking. Oh, my God. Alright, with that one, we're going to move on. Give me a moment. So we did lock in a Mario one time. Mario one time's there. But after that, I know that I could go. I mean, I'm gonna if I get enough time, I'll cycle back around. So let me put up the screen here. Man. Jeez. I'll tell you what, when the AVS grips your cartridge, dudes, it grips it. I'm telling you. My God. Like, I can't complain. It means that makes me think that this thing was never freaking used by anybody else, but come on. Jeez. That cartridge connector is insanely tight. But when you put a game in it right away, it works. Alright, let's pull the next one off the shelf. Just so you know, my Mario time was 5:47.70 is my record. So I got like a 6, what I put up, a 6:50.76. So that's the first one. Alright, we're gonna go for this one next. Alright guys, so the first one we did Mario 1 and we did 6 minutes and 50 seconds. So, I know I can tighten that up, but let's go ahead and move on to Mario 2. My personal best is 13 minutes and 36 seconds, 72 milliseconds, so. It's a lot harder to hit the start on this one. Whoa. If you want to know what controller I'm using a dog bone. I prefer because the gate's bigger on the D-pad. Ugh. It's like the first thing that they want to do is show you their vertical platforming, and the first thing they do is encourage you to skip it. I don't necessarily understand that move, but because I mean they had done vertical platforming with Kid Icarus, but it's hard. Ugh. I love how clean the freaking ABS makes this game look. I mean, it's beautiful. The colors are vibrant. All the pixels are just flipping amazing. If you guys have not gone and looked at getting a retro USB Nintendo ABS, I'm telling you, the price is worth it. It's the nice liaison between, you know, you don't know how much money you want to spend on it because you can't get an analog, you know, one, because they're super expensive too, but it doesn't mean that they're not for certain people. But this one is just so affordable, and I don't know how much longer it's going to be easily available at the price point of around $200. Oh, that's my phone going bloop 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 and making Brayden mad. I don't care. It's life. Oh, come on, dork. You dork. It's Bezo Bandits. Trying to steal the hot pepper pistachio ice cream. That's what we're doing. That's the heist. Use the cherries as a guide. Don't do that though. I'm just gonna rock it. I'm just gonna rock it anyways. I know I shouldn't, but I will. Mainly because the start is so close there. You can. There's not a lot of places that if you're gonna die, and the speed run and still wanted to see it through, that's literally about like one of the only. That's about one of the only places you can. So. I know people that do way faster because they use Toad and stuff, and you know, more power to them. I'm a Luigi main. That's why I thought it was funny when they had the year Luigi. I'm like, what do you mean Luigi's never had his own game? Like, Mario 2's his game, and like, it's all a dream because Mario doesn't get played when you're me. I don't play him at all. So, like, the dream is that he was able to like let Luigi have his. That was a glitch. That was a total glitch. That was a crazy glitch. I just ate up the entirety of that cactus. That's not normal. Oops. Oh, I'm still like in awe about that. That's crazy. The entirety of that got swallowed up when I took the top part. Nuts. Nuts and guts kapow. I love this game. It would make people mad if I told them like there's sometimes I like it more than Mario 3. But it's all about like I played so much of this. Oops. That's another thing. You can die at the beginning of a boss because again, you're trying to just get through it, you know what I mean? And it's not having to make you do a whole stage. I'm gonna show you this. I did that on this wipe. I know this is a wipe of a run for me, so I just want to show you this technique since we're here. So, you got the guy coming at you. You threw the thing. You did the damage. If you pick it up in the middle of, you see that? That's a move that you're going to want to learn. And if you learn it consistently, it becomes your best friend. And you can also do this one thing. Throw this guy up here. And you get another one of these guys. Oh, and he's back. Oh my god, he's back and he doesn't have the prize. Look at that. Wasn't that fun? Anyways, that's a wipe. Lessons learned, though. Lessons learned. Alright. Three, two, one, go. I knew I lost a second on that. I don't care. It's just a second. Well, it's not impossible. It usually doesn't happen that fast, I'll tell you that. That was luck. There's times that you have to just shimmy in there. Ugh. It's better though because you want them all the way over here and you want to make it so that it clips the carpet and pulls it more to the right. That's why I wasn't able to get it. You want to get past this first cherry while it's blinking and then you jump and then you're going to make it over there and you're not going to have to use the ninjini or the ninja down there to get up. So it's really where you want to lose your time. Do you want to lose your time trying to like squat, jump up there, or do you just want to, you know, do that? That's a newer technique too that I never used to do. And then I just started just trying to find ways to tighten up where I come in, and it's all just, again, people like Ryu and Arcus that are so chill. Like, under the hardest of circumstances. Come the F on. Come the fun on. It's like the background's not pink to tell you to use Peach. Not at all. But I'm telling you, you're gonna have the most fun using Peach on this level. And then you're gonna be able to look like a boss. Nobody else is gonna get through this like a boss, like I don't think, like this. I mean, I'm sure that the other characters can, but like just, this is ingrained in my memory from being a child. I mean, it's fucking poetic. When you do it right, it's poetic. Beautifully poetic, and then you just rock right into the, hopefully we don't choke on that one part this time. That's what I'm talking about. Feel pretty good about that. Ugh. No. Nope. 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 Don't be afraid to toss that key if you feel like he's like on top of you. Ugh. One of my favorite levels. Just the stars and if you didn't see that little Easter egg, I just doubled back a little bit and it prompted a bird to come in, an albatross to come in and be the guy that's going to take me the safest route where I don't have to do any difficult platforming. I get to just do those couple little jumps there, and I could have jumped a little bit earlier there and then you're done. It's just so beautiful. I'm being impatient. I shouldn't be. I should calm down. Now I got a brick in a difficult place, and I was miscuing my pickup there, which is fine. Don't get super cocky when you are ahead a little bit, and I was ahead a little bit. That was neat. I don't think I've ever seen that sequence like that. It's neat to be able to do that for you guys. I am using my fingers, I promise. If I can do an input thing where you guys can see it hooked up, it's not a turbo controller. I'm just doing the part where you kind of put it on your leg and you do like a tapping, and you can usually bounce right up under the door. Oh, why'd I do that? That's funny. Ugh. Why'd I do that? I don't know why I wanted to do that. I just wanted to, I guess. That bird just looked at me like, yep, dumbass, you had a really good run going until you did that shit. I was like, I know, I usually do that. And I didn't do that either. Now it's stuck. Well, that's something I've never done. Yep, never done that before. Anyways, this is what I'm trying to do. That's really what I wanted to do. That was what the goal was. falling in the pit, the pit. And you can do this fun thing. It acts like that door is a solid object. It's crazy. Again, another thing where it's like, it's intuitive for you to go one way, but you should really go the other way. I used to try to hit the bird with the rocket, and now I go so far I can't even get him to stay in frame. I guess it's a cocky flex. Okay, here's the move, guys. You get to learn it. Here's the move. Oh, I screwed up by taking this guy. Hopefully he'll come back. I need him to be here. I need him to be here. And there you go. You don't have to do any of that crap down there. Guess what you just saved? A bunch of time. I know, you're thinking, what? What? I know, right? What? I know. You might know. You might have seen this you might have seen somebody speedrun this game, but if you haven't, that's something you can do. And it saves you oodles of time. I didn't say I was trying to one life the game. I said I was trying to, you know, I'm trying to not get a game over and speedrun it. If it makes sense, I'll keep going. If it doesn't, I'll restart. Like right now, I'm going to probably restart. Maybe. I can't duck fire. That's the game. I was about 3.5 minutes below pace. Alright, let's give it another go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, almost got it. Oops. Damn it, Bray. That's not your fault, but I usually don't care that that notification noise is on. Now it bothers me. It's because I don't check stuff enough when people send me messages and they're like, I messaged you. I'm like, okay. So I was like, I gotta have the notification noise on so I can't, you know, can't have an excuse that I don't get the message. Oh. Oh no. I don't know. Yeah. That's alright. You can do the old-fashioned way. That's the old-fashioned way when you don't have the ability to do it the other way. You do it that way. They make it like this fight's like it's like a shootout, you know? You have to like wait and like have perfect timing to do that. I mean, yeah, it's still something that's easy to do, but you still have to do it and try to do it well so it looks good and it gets you through it as fast as possible. Yeah, it's better to go on the bottom. I used to do that double back on the top, but it doesn't really matter because I don't get the cherries, so... Oops. What fire? I feel like I saw like none. Ugh. It's like a shallow jump. Just don't do any of the moves before they come up, I guess is the advice there. Because it's easy to get ahead of yourself. I feel like when I consistently hit a wall on a time, that's when I want to start studying some of the people I really admire and see how they play. But only because oh my god, I've never done this. Only because, I don't know, man, you know? Like, I just have been, very, I don't want to say adamantly against having somebody else, you know, be the reason why I get past something, but ultimately in certain games, just the tech of somebody, iron sharpens iron, you know what I mean? So that's no different than back in the day if you were to be with like your bros and like learn how to play a game and play it well, because if you couldn't get past it, then somebody else could. Yeah, it's not typical for you to see me using Peach here. I know. It's got... Well, at least the digging power is moderate. But the jumping is not very high, but at least she's pretty fast. But still make sure to check the key if you need to have Phantom go away. Whew! Almost sideswiped me. It's gonna be a rough fight because the timing window... Alright. Whew. Am I really gonna put a time up with Peach? I mean, it's not impossible, I just never do that. I mean, yeah. I have no life insurance though, zero guys. You just basically jump out and then jump back to get to proc. Oof. When you see the platform on the right like that, you can do a long jump and go. As soon as you see the platform and start to encourage that, you can go. Had to make it difficult on myself. Nice. Nice. That was fun. Those have been a couple fun little... I mean, I can't wait to make like little clips and stuff with some of these fights, because it doesn't always have to be about that I got there and this time or that, you know what I mean? Again, you just want to hold to the left, and then as soon as you see that, you start to duck it down. As soon as you see, then go. Just like I usually dip down the right side of the D-pad. I'm sorry, the controller into my thigh, my right thigh, and then I will just you know, kind of push my fingers together in like a pivot point, and just kind of like hammer on it. I can't explain it. If you've ever seen somebody do it, you know what I'm talking about. All right, let's not have a dumb fight with this time. There we go. Still feels kind of dumb. Fireball, right? Yeah. Yeah. That was fun. The best thing you can do when you're facing Triclide is just look and see when the mouth's open. You want to kind of like look at that. That's literally your pivotal point of looking, and just being very mindful that there's a couple different patterns that they're going to shoot. And if you're just patient, just don't fall into the pit. They put that there on purpose. It's just to be a jerk. Alright. As soon as you see the cloud on the far left, then just go. Oh god, I did it again. Don't pick him up. Do not pick him up. You're just wanting to get a good... There you go. If you're committed, stay committed is all I can say. Stick to your guns. Those are the guys that you have to first learn how to just be beefy with. No, don't do that. No. You don't want to do that. You want to go here. There you go. Jeez, I don't know why it took me so long to proc that. You just run all the way through here, and then you go through here, and then this is the one you want to go down. Just make sure when you find it, you don't run back up and down like that, because now you have to do the fight. If you don't, the key is already there. So now you have to have this very awkward conveyor belt fight. That'll make you a better player. But unfortunately, you get something that also alternates. God, don't do that. Alternates fireballs, which has got to be coming, I was to say. Man, I don't want to say the run got ruined, but it got ruined a little bit there. I'm pretty sure that it got ruined. No, I mean, I can at least do this fight and put in a time. At least you see the moves now. This is the part that is the newest part of my run, is learning how to do this alt strat to just save all the time here. Because this level is just very long. You can get here and then spend half of your playthrough again over just doing this level if you don't do this shortcut, but obviously it's not the legit way to do it. No freaking health for me? Okay, I got you. No worries. Jeez, jerks. This fight is not easy. Not easy at all. That's okay. We'll just... I think I was on the wrong side there. Alright, so... I mean, it's not going to be our personal best, but it's going to be a decent time. If we don't succumb to the pressure of facing war here. There's just a couple things you want to do, is like a shallow jump here. And right there you go. Shallow jump though. Main thing is just worry about those bubbles. And you know, playing on a very clean TV helps so that you can definitely see their outlines. That's risky. Just so you know, what I did there was risky. Hugging the wall, super risky. That too, it's going to be like a lag jump there. Like, I mean, I don't know, it's different styles of, ooh. Different styles of doing that. Oh, one more. That's one more. A tomato, perhaps? Will a tomato be your demise? Eat that tomato, Wart! No, one more. It's one more. One more tomato? Did he risk it for a tomato? He did. And rah! Eat that tomato! And the timer stops actually. Oh my god, I was right. Almost like at 15, but it stops unfortunately like when you get in the door. Is the official timing. So 15:06:04 was the time. Alright, so we beat Mario 1 in 6 minutes and 50 seconds. We beat Mario 2 in 15 minutes and 6 seconds. Just gonna marinate on that for a minute. I bet you know what's coming next. Oh, you knew that was coming. Alright. Alright, that's a wipe. That was dumb. Or come on, Mario. Or Brian controlling Mario. How about that? He didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, that was trying to be as good as Brayden. Jesus. I'm serious. My son is better than me at that spot. Yep, stay weird. Stay flippin' weird. Alright. That was behind, but I'll take it. It's fine. It could happen. Pardon me. I mean, come on. I think it's predetermined before you even get in there. I don't know. I didn't need to do that. I did anyways. I didn't need to do that. I had it. Did you see the meter was up there and it just didn't go? I mean, it's fine, but Brayden literally is just so good at that part. And, like, you know how hard it would be for most people to admit that somebody 25 years their junior, you know, could do that? But, I mean, honestly, it's great because it made it so that I challenge myself to get better, too. But he also loves getting credit for it because he does it better than Jimmy does in The Wizard. And that's the only reason why we all know how to do it. So, like, the fact that, you know, he's better than Jimmy, we call that better than Jimmy if you do it the right way. I remember the first time I saw the task that did this. I was pissed. They were like, look at what you can do. It's like, yeah? Do it then. What? Somebody replicate that. No. I mean, I'm sure you can get... I mean, I'm not saying it's not glorious that somebody can literally, you know, stitch that together. But then when somebody starts to then rewire their brain because they think that they have to do that and they can't, some of it they can't, like, because it's just like the best statistical laydown, the best everything, the perfect pixel perfect angles on everything. It made me sad. I don't know if it was this level. I think it was the ship with a bunch of cannons and shit. Just a bunch of stuff going on. I just remember how epic this was when I was a kid. If you don't get it right away, he's gonna hit you with that wrench. And then the later ones, they just respawn right away. I always wait till all this action goes on and then go over all of it, because there's just too much going on. But if you can see the absolute last opportunity to get away from it, especially like that situation, if you saw that the cannon was spawning, then that would have been just such a random element whether or not that cannon was going to go off right in your face. And also know that you can get a really low lay on that, the wrench. It can be very low. There's a high jump over quickly. Now it's the high seas. Don't be the guy that goes for that. I mean, if you're small, you can. You definitely can if you're small. That's the only time you should do it. There's no reason to ever do it if you're not, though. These guys are just going to keep coming back, so just milk some points. I think you got 3 out of this guy. Boop. But we can also wait for that to go. And just duck. You're always going to want to be looking right at the right to see when the next cannon spawns. And you have that 1 second. They give you 1 second before it starts to fire. It's not Kaizo. It's just not going to come on the screen and be like, blah, 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 and just screwed. Although I would have loved if they would have came out with a Kaizo version of this. They would have, you know. I mean, level 7's pretty much the Kaizo version of this game. Level 7 sucks. It's just not fun. It's a lot of technical shit. Maybe I'll go through this game. I'll do a playthrough of it for all the stages, and maybe I'll have a different perspective on it. But I just don't ever remember having a lot of fun on 7 because there's just some stuff where you get one shot to do right, and if you mess it up, then it's just over ski. Yeah. Thank you, random element. If anybody could tell me like what makes that not random, I would love to know. Like what I have to be doing, if it's a specific time. Like I don't mind getting. This is why you should never go to the mushroom house in the first map, unless you get that green leaf. you know, we've been getting that brown leaf. There we go. Have fun. This is my favorite, one of my favorite levels. Because it's show your skill shit. It is like, if Mario platforming was like, compared to like Eminem being the god of rapping, if you can get through this level unscathed, this is God tier, S tier. It's as, I guess level 8 is as casual as it gets, but it's, I don't want to say it's boring to me, because then I'll, you know. You just, this is, like I said, it's my favorite level, so. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. But that's okay. We got past the hardest stuff. Got past the hardest stuff, guys. It's okay to happen at the end, and plus we already have that leaf too, so. Nice recovery. Now we only have one leaf, and we just gotta try our best to not mess up stuff with it, because these levels are very technical. You have to pretty much do them one way to do them fast, but there's a couple different ways to do them, but to do them fast, this is what they say is the way. Oh. I think this is the harder of the two. You don't want to have those cannons all the way over, and then you want to just proc that jump there. Oh shit. Okay. You don't want to get the star, because then you'll get the fireworks, and that's beautiful. It would have been beautifully poetic to do that, but it would take a lot of time. So that's the first one. The second one is not as hard, but you can make a mistake. So just try not to make the mistake. You just want to sink down into the sand here. You're going to move to the left. Get in here. Neat little transition room here. Try not to fumble on the steps. That's fun. Now listen, you're going to do exactly what I'm doing, and you're just going to have to do it quickly. You go up here and you proc him to jump up. If he shoots up, you're good. And then you jump over it. Then you run, and you do a fun little fly to the end of the stage. Beautiful. That's exactly what you want. You want to get in this castle by 10 minutes. If you're going in this castle by 10 minutes, which we are, that's a great pace, guys. We're in a great pace, so. Oh. Well, stuck going down here now. Whew. That's the hardest part, is getting in. And then you just kind of have to be mindful of these cannon explosions, and then getting over that part there. Whew. But that getting in part is really rough. And now you got to deal with these guys being really all over the place. And you'll see that they have higher arcs and they'll keep respawning. So just be mindful. Jump back and forth. Oh god, don't do that. Oh man. Man. It's okay. It's okay. Nope, I'm not gonna try to do it. But wouldn't save too much time anyway, so. No. Oh, I really want it up there bad. I guess I could get up there anyways. No, 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 Brian, no, 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 no! It was going so well. It was going incredibly well, guys. It was going so well. I just... It's like the most underwhelming final boss fight ever. And I'm so disappointed because I would have had a 15 or something. And of course the time doesn't count until you go in the door. (16:20:07) is the time. It's not anywhere close to my best. Yep, I know it's not on the Nintendo one, but we're doing it anyways, just to see if we could fit it in. It'd be fun. Just for funskies. I'm gonna throw a fun one in every time I do these, so this is the fun one. Oh.
Yeah, boy.
Sorry, Yosh. And then you just come back here, you go back, and you go back again, and I'll come back, and you get choose another one of these, and then unfortunately you say goodbye, Yoshi, because you don't need him, unfortunately, right now. Mario World has some of the funnest water boards in all the Mario games. I don't know how they found a way to balance them and not make them so crappy. Your only enemy is you and how impatient you are. You'll learn exactly how much time you can take to do stuff. Exactly where you could be with it, what to do, or what you want to do. There's no what to do, it's what do you want to do. How do you want to do it? You don't have to do what I'm doing here, you can do it differently. But I used to have anxiety as a kid about how long it took to get through that part. Because of that, and you know, maybe my runs will be better when I never do that at all. But in this case, I'm just doing chill, because I just one-lifed Mario. I think I one-lifed Mario 3. I'm pretty sure I did. I don't know. I was just not really even worried about that. I was just going on to the next one. I was thinking about I had enough time to probably get this in, and I wanted to make sure that I had time to find the Super Nintendo Mini real quick and just slap that together real fast, and I did. And I'm just gonna time out as soon. Like I'm either gonna do this or not do this by the 2-hour mark at this stream, and call this one. And then I'm gonna try to load up again, and I'm just gonna beast this time. Ooh. I usually make this so boring to watch, so at least it's a little bit interesting. I'm sorry, I forgot. This is Stroby. I apologize, guys. I'm so sorry. You do not have to do that to somebody, because if you do that as like an Easter egg, it's just kind of a glowing block because of that, but I apologize, guys. Should have been more considerate before I did that. Now there's a way you can shoot yourself down there faster. Like you kind of like get in between these like that, but I've shot myself into the wall and just got smashed. So I really just don't have any desire to do that. I'm not gonna, I wish I had the guy in the chair. I wish Bray was here to tell me, No, I didn't want him to eat him. I didn't want him to eat it. Oh well. But anyways, you carry him, and then you'll just absolutely fly through this, and you make sure that you only eat the absolute last enemy that you have to make him grow. So you count 4, and then you just do the 5th one at the very end of this. That's okay. We still got a decent amount on it, and we still got our bud. We still made Rip Van Fish pretty mad. beautiful. Thank you so much. God, I just really wish I remembered the order of the two freaking doors that I should go in here, and it would make all the difference whether or not this is a super fast run for me, because it's going pretty darn well. Shouldn't have said that though. Should not have said that. Yep. Shouldn't have said that. I don't think I can get there now without it. I don't think I can. But because I opened my big, fat, freaking mouth. Absolutely. Absolutely pretty sure I'm screwed. But I'm not going to give up because I'm crazy. Yeah, what am I going to do here? Yeah, I'm done. Weak. Well, I still want to beat it. I still said I wanted to beat it, so I still can. How much time do I have? 5 minutes. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I can do it. I gotta go back here. I gotta get another Yoshi. Alright. I go here. Alright, don't say anything about crazy stuff. Because I had to make that jump right away. There you go. Nope, 1 is not the move. 1 is not the move, but maybe it is. I don't know, it probably isn't. Nope, it's not. Oh, especially because there goes my freaking... Yeah, there goes everything. God, I wish before I just went into this I would have looked and seen, because I do this every flippin' time and it makes me so angry. It's just something, it should be like, you just remember it's 2-5 or 2-7. I just don't remember. I haven't played this in a while. It frustrates me. I apologize. It's just dumb. Yeah, 2 is easy. Let's just do 2. 2's a gimme. What's the other one? I think it's 7, but it might not be. 7's hard. I'm annoyed. Alright. 7's not the move. It's probably 2 and 5. I bet you when I come back later with another one of these, it's going to be a lot better. I promise. I really wanted this to just be a 1 life back to back. 2 and 5. Let's try 5. Nope, it's not 5. I have to run right at the exact right time. Nope, I didn't do it. Didn't do it. Oh my god, I did. By the skin of my teeth. By the skin of my teeth. Whatever that means. Let's just go in the dark. Screw it. Let's do my favorite thing. One of my favorite things. Can I do it? Oh yeah. Through them in the lava. In the dark. There we go. We didn't use the crystal ball effect. We got through it in the dark. And we're gonna beat it, and then we're gonna end on the ending screen, so it's gonna be a little after 2 hours. But I guarantee you the next one, I'm gonna run the same thing. but you're gonna know what it is. I'm gonna put it in the description. Trying to be the last one, and I'm gonna do 1, 2, and 3, and then this is how I'm gonna train a little bit on the first 3 Marios, and then I'm gonna relieve myself by trying to beat my personal best on Mario World at the end. So it's almost like that's the treat, is that I get to that. Well, any of these can land, you know, any of them. Yeah, I'm definitely nowhere close to my best time. My best time was 14:37 on this game. He looked at me like, what are you doing? Don't try to get another hit in. You can't get another one in. Ah ha ha, look what I did. Look what I did. And because it's not the back door, you don't get a checkpoint there. Yeah, so I was gonna beat it, so was it 5? Or was it 5? Was it 6? No. Oh my god. I know it's not this one. Jeez, guys. It's getting tankoed. I'm tanking it now. Just straight tanking it. What I got? You ever play the NES remix? If so, it had a leaderboard. Yeah, I have that on, I have that for the Wii U or whatever. Is that still active? That leaderboard still active? Probably not. Hey, Space. Good to see you, bud. Space, you got Nintendo Switch Online? We should see, if you do, we should link up and play some games. You probably could do that. I mean, if you don't care that I would stream it or whatever. And you could, if you just recorded it, then you could stream it too. If you like NES stuff. Just a thought. It doesn't have to be anytime soon. I'm just taking a respite from Pac-Man for a minute. I'm gonna probably get on here in a little bit after I do another run of this. I'm gonna tighten up these times a little bit more. I'm just trying to warm up. Like I told you, like NES. What is it? Nintendo World Championships is really our next focus is for our channel. I don't know, you know, talk to the publisher about stuff. So. Nintendo is... Oh, Nintendo took it down, of course, yeah, I figured. I knew they took the eShops down, but it's all good, I don't care. I mean, it's still fun just to practice that little deal or whatever, if it's still like part of that Easter egg or whatever on that game. That's on my shelf. You butthole. My timing's off on these today. There we go. There we go. I was overthinking it. Yeah, boy. That's a pretty good center. I'm pretty centered, right? Pretty close. That's the measuring stick for me, is when I center it. But yeah, that was like a 20. That's like 2015. I didn't catch it specifically, but that was a horrible time for me. Like, I mean, it was fun, but it was a horrible. So it was 20 minutes. $15. I'll say 15. Oh, we got a sub. All right. Hey, Jacob Galvin. Thank you for subscribing, bud. And then we had a recent subscriber, Rodolfo Ravilia, a couple hours ago. Thank you for subscribing as well. Man, it makes me want to do another loop since we got 5 people in here. Everybody down if I just go through them again? Just start with 1 again and see if I can clean those times up? No, people left. Okay. I will just end this one then at the 2-hour mark, and then I will start a new one after I eat some dinner. But yeah, those are the first wave of times that those are not my best times by any means, guys, but you know, you want to have the first one in the can's got to be, you know, got to show so you can show some improvement because people love to see that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Yeah, Space, I'll have to talk to you. I think I subbed to your channel. I believe I did. Yeah, I subscribed to your channel. But we'll have to get up or whatever and figure it out. But yeah, Splatoon 3 though. Yeah, I don't have any Splatoon games. Yeah, but again, for the Nintendo Edition World Championships, it is the NES Edition. So, you know they're going to do a SNES Edition, right? So, I'm not saying that this is proactively practicing that, but I'm also trying to put together my own little speed run, like, you know, other people I admire have done, I mean, I'm not saying that anybody's invented the wheel, but I used to do those little challenges by myself all the time, so I was trying to comprise one where I did all 4 games in an hour, and, you know, when you add those times up that I just did, they're not bad, but they can definitely be better. So it's, you know, when you add them together, half an hour. I did it in under an hour, but it's just, the whole point was I was trying to fit in another game. So if you add 16 and 15, that's, you know, between the times that I took between the loading the games, so that's 31, 38, 58, so just under an hour for all 4 games. So hopefully you enjoyed this one specifically on its own. I'm going to now try to do it after I do some dinner and stuff. I'm going to try to do all 4 games in, you know, way faster. Like, the stream will be faster. It won't be with as much lag. I'm just going to go from one to another, and try. You know what I mean? Like, that's the gimmick, is that I beat those times together and it's under an hour, but I did, you can see this, obviously the course of the stream was over 2 hours, so the goal was to do it in an hour. The goal is literally for me to start the stream, go into Mario 1, then 2, then 3, and then finish this game and have the credits roll before the stream is an hour long. And I'm going to keep trying to do that because it's fun for me to try to do that. And then eventually you get good enough where you can be like Ryu and you can fit in freaking lost levels in there somehow, which that's why he's awesome. That's why he's the GOAT. That's why he's goated. That's why I call him out all the time. And it's never calling him out in a bad way. It's like when a rapper calls out another rapper, like, because they admire him, like, man, that guy is freaking awesome. If you don't know, he's an amazing speedrunner, so. Alright, guys, but hopefully you enjoyed watching this. It's not, people call it the Mari Hour. I mean, yeah, but it's, yeah, this was definitely not the Mari Hour for me. It was more like the Mari 2 hour and 8 minutes. If you take away the marinade that I did in the beginning, it's still a little bit over 2 hours. So not what the target was, but obviously I now have everything pulled out, so I can do that. So I'm gonna probably I probably will use the EverDrive for no, I'm gonna just do card changes. And if I just suck, if it sucks because of card changes, it sucks. That's the authenticness of it. So I will do this again. Give me about an, I'm gonna say about I'll probably start at midnight. Midnight EST. So if you want to come back and hang out about midnight, I'm going to try to run it again and see if we can get this down way quicker. And you know, if just to give you a little hint, my personal time for 1 is 5 minutes and 47 seconds, and I did it in 6 minutes and 50 seconds this time. My personal time for 2 is 13 minutes and 36 seconds, and I did it in 15:06 this time. And then my personal time for 3 is 13 minutes and 13 minutes and 10 seconds, which was insane RNG, and I did it in 16:20 this time. And then my personal time for 4 is 14 minutes and 37 seconds, and I obviously did it in 12 minutes or 20 minutes and 15 seconds. So there's definitely room for improvement for this, but as far as the channel goes, I haven't put one up for everything. So I appreciate you guys hanging out, and we will see you around midnight. If you want to see me do this again, I'm going to do it anyways, but you know, that's what I'll be doing it. So I appreciate you, and I suggest you train up. I'm going to look and see what other games are on the NES edition, because what they're doing is every week they're going to do a set of challenges based on some of the 13 games on there. So they're going to rotate that out, right? But everybody's going to be challenging to see if their number can be number 1 in the leaderboard on those. And like after 7 days, it closes out forever. So like it's like a weekly rotation of challenges that you can really be able to have a snapshot of you being the best in the world when it's locked out, or if it's like goaded into like a legacy leaderboard. It will always be there, guys, and we'll be competing against people that played. Some people are still, I think, coming out of retirement to play from the 1990 championship. I know Thor Ackland at least was doing some press for it, and then you have the 2015 where they did it like as the 25th anniversary, and then the 2017, which is the one that Infinite Space was talking about. With on the NES remix had a leaderboard for it. That was the 2017 one. So this one this year is special. It's 7 years after that, and I love sevens. So I'm super psyched. We're super hyped, and hopefully you guys will be too, because you'll be seeing the coverage of this on the channel as well. It's the Pac-Man and stuff like that. So as the Pac-Man comes to a close, we're going to be playing it for the next 4 weeks pretty heavily, trying to get some milestones, personal milestones, especially hoping that we've, with the correspondence that we've gotten from Amber, Play with Fire, and them knowing that there's issues, hopefully they will resolve that. But we are still going to at least try to do, I'm going to talk about on the next Pac-Man stream, the scaled down goals because of everything that's happened, and it's just been emotional for me to continue, and people, I don't think anybody will hold me accountable, but I really had a stretch goal of hitting a specific target by 4th of July, and we'll see. I haven't decided if I'm going to talk about it again or not. So, but we're going to keep having fun with Pac-Man, and I know that that's going to be righted. And other than that, I hope that you guys enjoyed this first attempt to do the first 4 Mario games. If you add the times up together, it's under an hour, which is awesome. But I want it to be live under an hour with cart changes. Like, I want it to be like, I put the card, I start with 1, that's the only gimme is I have 1 already in there. Then after I beat it, I have to take the cartridge out, switch it, and go to the next one, and then just go. And like, that's pretty much, you would have to 1 life it. Like, you know what I mean? You have very little room for error. So I did it in a little bit over 2 hours with bullshitting and everything else, letting the things loop. You go in the bathroom, you know, hydrating and stuff like that. So I was still hydrating and stuff like that, but I can really commend the people that can do it though. Like, I know that, again, Ryu's done like 1, 2, freaking the lost levels, 3 and 4 in under an hour. Like, jeez, like that's insane. Like, I'm not saying that it's not impossible, because I can do, if you add my best times together, there's 13 minutes there still to play with, and I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I can't beat that game in 13 minutes, so I can't even beat that game. Alright, so with that being said, I appreciate everybody that hung out for this one again, and I will be back at midnight EST to try to do the first 4 as fast as possible, and then just then obviously there will be a little bit of a break, and then there'll be some Pac-Man going on. So appreciate you guys. thank you for hanging out with the Vid-Bits, and thank you so much for, again, recent subscriber Jacob Galvin that hung out and subscribed. That was awesome. It was 9 minutes ago. And then a couple hours ago, we had Rodolfo Avelia subscribe as well, and I'm really stoked that you guys are hanging out with us now. So thanks a lot. I appreciate that you guys are digging what we do. So I'm Brian from the Vid-Bits. We will be hanging out with you again with some more training for the NWC 2024 and lots more here. So I'll see you at midnight EST again. That's when I'll be back. So it's in an hour. Come back in an hour, and I'll be running this again, and we'll have better times, I promise. At least I will... The whole thing will be after I run the fourth one that I'll kill that stream, and if I do another one, then it'll be, to try to make it so that the time is less than that one. So the whole point is you're just trying to get the speeds up for the first 3 Mario games, and then I'll also have the notes in the next hour of what the other games are, the other 10 games that you should be practicing speed running, because they were the ones that have the challenges for the Nintendo World Championships 2024. So, all right. See you guys in the next one. Peace.